raced right along with Geralt of Rivia. Along came this song. For when the white wolf fought the silver-tongued devil, his army of bells at his hooves did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns minced our tender meat, and so cried the witcher, he can be bleed. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty. At the edge of the world, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you and brings you to more. He thrust every elf far back on the shelf, high up on the mountain from whence it came. He wiped out your pest, got kicked in the chest. He's a friend of humanity, so give him the rest. That's my epic tale. Our champion prevailed, defeated the villain. Now pour him some ale. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. And toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. And toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity.
Oh, yes. Welcome, everyone. Oh, shit. It's going to go again. It's going to go again. I want to listen to it again. Let me tell you that right now. Let me tell you that right now. If you're you're watching, I know you're watching on Twitch right now. Let me know if my sound's too high, too low. I know before we were having issues with that. I was like really, really, really quiet. So if you're in the chat, I'm watching them all. XMD. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I might be peeking every once in a while, and you know I do yell a lot, so we're going to kick up that compression. And kick that up. We're going to kick it up. We're going to kick it up. And we're going to dial it in. There we go. All right, so we're peaking. Welcome, everyone, to the ZBHO Dojo. I'm Spicer McLeroy. I invite you to first, before stepping into the dojo, 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, and 25 squat thrusts. Okay, and get your heart going. You know us artists, we can't sit on our ass all day. We got to move. All right, it should take you about 15 minutes to do that, you know, if it's your first time. But I know you can do it. After that, come in, give your thanks and your praise to the gods of art up top, looking down on us all, making sure that we all have great composition, contrasting colors, depth, and movement within a still image. Frank Frazetta. Next, Joseph of Drust, Paul of Gabori, Ryan, King of Slian, and Ralph. Let's get started. All right, welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. I hope that was nice and relaxing for you, harmonizing our energies together. Let's get to it. All righty. So today we're going to be working on the portraits of Green Lantern and Sinestro. That's pretty good. All right, this is what I have so far. I like to keep it in grayscale for a while to ensure that color isn't masking any sculptural imperfections or any of that stuff. Was it Control Shift? Oh, yes. I love Pure Ref. It's so good, so good. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining the chat, joining in. Anna, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, so here we go. And how's everyone else doing out there? What's up with this music? There we go. Well, let's get it going, people. So what's everybody got going for the weekend, brothers and sisters? You know me, I'm going to be working and twerking 24/7, people. What are y'all going to be doing? Well, not 24/7. There's the UFC. You know, there's puppy time. There's eating time, working out time. But, you know, mainly focused on kicking ass and taking names. Let's go here. Bump it down. Oh, if you haven't followed me yet, you can check me out on Instagram. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. Spicer CG on Instagram, and then on ArtStation, it's Shotgun Scream. You can follow me both of those places, and do have a character course coming out in about 7 days, 3 hours, and 50 minutes. Just 7 days left, and got a coupon for that. Let me find that coupon. It's like $125 off of this, and it's this code. Let me put it in the chat for right. There is the coupon code, and then it's XMD Academy, and just look for character creation for collectibles, and you'll be able to find it there. Alrighty, people. So, if you have any questions, always write them in the chat. I'm always available to answer any of that stuff, and I appreciate y'all all being here. For right now, I'm just going to turn the mask off because it's really just a placeholder. What I really want to focus on is the portrait underneath, and even the eyes, because I believe like I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I do want to ensure that all the proportions are there. Let's see what we're going to do. Alright. Yeah, so I always thought like Hal Jordan was kind of like, you know, you got Tom Cruise from like Top Gun, and then, you know, he's a great action star, so I always thought he'd be great, Hal Jordan. Oh, music is a little loud. It's almost as loud as I am. Thank you for following me on ArtStation. I appreciate you. Mike, thanks for the audio suggestion. And yeah, let's get started. Just keeping up with the chat, everybody. Just keeping up with the chat. Right there, and we're gonna have this right there, and there we go. Alrighty, we're good. All right, so I did break down the face in terms of sculptural anatomy. That is in the XMD Live on Twitch. It's their Twitch and YouTube, and you can also go to xmdacademy.com, XMD Live. They have a link up there, and you can go there and go to the YouTube where the video's there, and you'll be able to watch it as well. But I basically break down all the sculptural anatomy of a face, and just a quick overview. So hopefully it'll help you to identify some things for you whenever you're sculpting and or drawing, because this course can be applied to drawing as well, because you're just, you know, mainly learning anatomy. And yep, so we're about 10 hours into this sculpt. Not this portrait. This portrait, I think we're like an hour and a half in, something like that. Maybe even less, 45 minutes. Something like that. So don't judge me just yet, people. Don't judge me just yet. Let's see. Just getting that nasolabial fold. Making sure the modialis is there. And it doesn't have to be too strong, but it is there and does add form to the face. I know XMD doesn't like me playing copywritten music, but you know what? I ain't gonna listen to some royalty-free bullshit. I don't have time to make my own. I got like a keyboard and music program, and I've, you know, played the guitar a while back, a whole lot, about as much as I ZBrush now, a long time ago. So I can still pick up the guitar and do like basic ass riffs to get things done, but damn, I don't have the time. So if anybody's out there that's, you know, an instrumental musician that would like to have their dope ass beat played, let me know. I wonder if like musicians now, like the standard thing is to get a, like when you get to a certain level, you just ensure get like an agency to ensure that none of your music's being played. Jillian, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. When's your course coming out, Jill? But yeah, thanks for being here, Jill. I appreciate you. You were fostering a dog recently, right? Or a cat? A dog? A dog. I think it was a dog, or else I wouldn't have remembered. Alrighty. So we're gonna give a little bit more of a brow. You can, I mean, it's there, but it's not. It'd be a little bit more aggressive, and then kind of smooth it through. Dog has been adopted. Nice, nice. I got a German Shepherd puppy. I'm sure you've seen the images. But yeah, she's awesome. Started letting her sleep on the bed. And I don't know, I'll move or something, and then she'll just wake up and want to play. And so I'm like, oh, God. But yeah, she's getting used to it. She's getting used to it. I'm pretty sure she's going to take over most of the bed. Eventually. And so right here, just making sure that this masseter is flexed. Because he was kind of clenching his teeth. And you can see the masseter like right here going up to the malar eminence. It's like right there. XMD Live, you would be good as a product model. You pointed that label right at the camera. Oh, I did? Do I look sexy? Do I make you want to have sex and drink water? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. You're loving it. I don't know. They might take that down on Twitch. It's just too sexual. Way too sexual. I apologize for all the families watching around the world. If I just made you want to create another baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Let's see. It's a little flat, gonna round it out a bit more. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna just want to double check. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. Okay. So I kind of do want to have some asymmetry in the face. I think it always brings a lot of life to it. Let's mask this top portion. And let's see. Let's get rid of that and that. Damn it. There we go. I think that'll work now. And we'll invert it. Bring that up. Don't want to give him a hair lip or anything, but I think his lip is maybe a little bit too pronounced. Alrighty, and I don't mind it being like swooping down a bit more on one side than the other, but I don't want it like sticking out more. I just want it to be slightly flexed around the teeth. but still coming out. More of the Ubiquitars. What was it? Yeah, Ubiquitorosaurus. Let's grab that. And this. Invert it. Just want to make sure I'm grabbing only that part. And yeah, I love this exploration. I don't know, sculpting's so fun because because I'm gonna work on this expression that's more unique than what I usually do. Usually I just do like closed mouth, like focused angry. Always found that look appealing. But like a gritting teeth, like, you know, with asymmetry. I think I've done it before, but I know I'm going to learn something new on this, so I always look forward to challenges like that. And let's start getting this furrowed brow a little bit more descript, because it's kind of like a general furrowed brow, right? But yeah, if you do enjoy the stream, make sure to tune into XMD Live. I'm going to be there tomorrow for about an hour and a half, reviewing ZTLs and portfolios. So if you have one that you want me to look over, you want me to look over your portfolio or sculpt over your ZTL, just make sure it's a Dropbox or Google Drive link, and I will download it and critique it live for you, and hopefully you'll be able to make it so that we can have like a conversation about it. So if you're interested in that, just get one of your ZTLs ready, and I will be more than happy to look that over on the XMD Live workshops. And thanks to everyone that's already signed up for the course. I've already got some really good feedback just on the first videos, so thank you very much. And I hope that continues. If at any time anything's lacking, let me know. Then I'll be more than happy to go over that in the live sessions. I think we need to get someone to like cut all the live sessions up, so we can have, I don't know, we can add them to like the past sessions, like kind of cut them up into chapters and add them to possibly like the anatomy lectures and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what we got. So I think we're gonna have a bit more here. Roll Wolf, what's going on? Is this for 3D print? Yeah, that's the end goal, is to have it 3D printed. So most of this magic is going to be holding him up. Like if you take a look at the concept art that this is based on, well, not concept art, but the cover art for, I think it's Rings is the title of the issue. I think it's issue 3 or 4 in this saga. The Jeff Johns, when he comes to take over Green Lantern in like 2011. But yeah, this is what we're using. But there's a lot of magic here that I can use to kind of prop him up and attach to him so he has a bit of stability. And then there's plenty of like circular energy to connect both of them together. So just making sure that everything has I'm trying to ensure that every bit of this has 3 points of contact. So the ring right here is really inconsequential. It's more of just an attachment point, but then we have a support here. We have one on the ground and this magic, and then we're also touching Sinestro on the back. So yep, we're gonna keep going on this, brother. But if y'all haven't heard of Mihai, make sure to follow Mihai. He's a great sculptor, and super quick, and a wonderful archer as well, and looks like Jesus if he was from Romania. So make sure you follow. Stickman, what's going on? Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you, brother. I think it'll work. Let's just keep working on this face. Alrighty, so I think we need to move probably this face down. Somewhere around there, and we're just gonna keep tweaking it literally until we just call it done, because we're just, we gotta move on. But yeah, that's what I love about sculpting. Always improving and changing and growing, all that good stuff. Oh snap. Jesse, thanks for following me on ArtStation and liking that Batman. I appreciate you, brother. Alrighty. And let's see if we can get this nose a bit more refined. Do you 3D print these yourself, or do you have a company do it for you? Generally what I do, let me get him, and there. Usually what I do is have my friend Eric Askew. He has a course at XMD as well on engineering sculpts for 3D printing, and heard nothing but good things from the students about it. So it's a pretty in-depth course. I teach you how to sculpt, and he teaches you what you need to do with your sculpt so that the print quality is really high and everything has the right amount of definition that you're looking for. So if you're interested in that, check him out. But for me, I don't print these. I have someone else print it and test print it, because I don't have patience, and until I can send my ZTL wirelessly to a 3D printer and have it take care of everything in terms of setting it up and making sure that it's in its best possible position for the best resolution and sets everything for itself, because I'm not going to go there and change the heat or the light or the UV or any of that stuff, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I'm probably just making it worse. So until that happens, I am not printing anything on my own. I just don't have it. Mihai, Romanian Jesus Rala. I knew goddamn, I knew I shouldn't have said anything. I love you, Mihai. Yeah, but there are people that love 3D printing. Like there's a friend of mine, Hiram Tepete. He loves 3D printing. Omar Baez, he loves 3D printing. He loves the whole process about it. And I guess, you know, if you have that type of love for it, you'll definitely hone things in and have that type of patience. But for me, I'd just rather pay someone else to do that and continue sculpting. That's all I want to do is continue sculpting. Good to see you here, mate. Oh, Ramel. Make sure, if you do not know who Ramel Chopra is, make sure to follow him on ArtStation. In my course, he's in my very first video as someone to watch. So make sure you watch him. He's doing great work all over the place. Predators all over the place. Just really, really good work. So yeah, make sure to follow him on ArtStation. He's definitely worth a Google. Definitely worth a Google. Alrighty. And I think he has a course out as well. I think with like CG Master Academy, or I don't know if they have that on demand or if he's going to be doing that live again. But heard nothing but good things about that course as well. So definitely check him out. People should follow you up front, mate. How have you been? Is it a diorama? I'm doing good. Pac-Man King, what's up? Yeah, it's gonna be a diorama. Let me show you. Where is this stuff? There it is. Let me turn that off. I gotta put those together, actually. So we know where they are. But yeah, this is gonna be it. But yeah, the poses are really static right now because I'm just trying to lay in the anatomy, and then I'm gonna start contrappostoing it more and more every day. And this should be the final impression of it all when it's done. So still got some bulking up to do and all that stuff, but we'll get there. We will get there. Yeah, but thanks for watching, Ramel. Well, appreciate you, brother. 3 Taoist, thank you for following us on Twitch and on ArtStation. I appreciate you. And Abruthi, thank you for the follow on Instagram. I appreciate you. So much love. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. Nice. Looking forward to seeing that. All the best. Same to you, Ramel. Again, make sure you follow Ramel. He's on ArtStation. Right? He's on Facebook. He's all over the place. P King 235. What's up, brother? Alrighty, so let's get back to sculpting. Okay. But yeah, we have the nasal labial fold going over this right there, so I'm going to add a little bit more here. And then kind of smooth that out, because he doesn't have a deep crease or anything like that, but I do like to sculpt it in deep and then kind of smooth it into harmony. Ramel, I'm just trying to be as good as you, brother. Are you going to the ZBrush summit anytime soon, Ramel? You should make it out, brother. I made it out last year. I'm definitely going every year. Never been around so many ZBrush enthusiasts and artists. It was one of the best times of my life, for sure. It's worth the trip. But I guess you go to Trojan Horse Unicorn, right? Or Trojan Horse was a unicorn. THUCMBAXLV. Peking 235. All right, I'm going back to my stream now. Nice to see you stream again, though. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming down here on D Live and everywhere else. And good luck on the stream. Make sure to follow Peking 235. Kaylin, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, Ramel, just forget THU, man. Just forget THU. Come over to Zbrush Summit, dude. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Three Dallas. My wife and I usually throw a little live stream watching party for each summit at our apartment. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if you can ever make it out there, it's great. Like, usually I don't care about events or conventions, but I mean, ZBrush has been such a huge part of my life that anything there is of interest to me. So, and anyone there is of interest to me as well. SVDS Dragonoff, dude. Sup? Angry Monday hitting up the chat. Dude, ZBrush Summit is our Super Bowl. Yes, it is. Yeah, Ramel, you got to try both, brother. You got to try both. Just forget THU, man. Just forget it, man. And you know what? Just close off your schedule. All right. You just say, hey, look, I know I'm one of the best, and I know you want to pay me lots of money. I know that. I get it. All right. I'm a Ramel. But I gotta go to the ZBrush Summit and hang out with my boy. And we gotta hang out. We gotta get some food together. And all that stuff. So you just make time. You make time, Ramel. Alright? We'll have a good time. Nick. What's going on? Make sure to follow Nick on D Live. He's always working, always drawing. So make sure to follow him there. Oh snap, Ramel sending them pictures. I ain't gonna tell anybody. Wow. Yeah, Ramel's one of the top. One of the best, for sure. Yeah, he's kicking ass. Yeah, it looks great, Ramel. That looks great. Looking good. Yeah, man. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time. Lots of people, like, I'm pretty much met all of my heroes at the last summit. Oh, yeah. You know me, Ramel. I got your back, brother. I got your back. I got your back, brother. Confidentiality is my middle name. Don't you worry about that. They will have to torture me to get any information out of me, Ramel. Alrighty. So, let's see. Right, so right here, I mean, the shadow's kind of deceiving, so it seems like it's really deep. But that right there, that shadow, is pretty much Malar Eminence, where it's coming around and then it hits darkness, right? Trying to find another contrasty image. Yeah, but that's the face I make whenever I'm riding down the street. All the time. Where is a good contrasty image? Well, let's work on the profile. Let's see. See if we can get that nose working. You can see the Right here, it's going up, and then there's this little shelf right here that the alar cartilage comes up and around and back up. I do that face when I'm in the toilet. That's funny. Is the chat showing up? Let me... Oh, I haven't had the chat on. I'm sorry, peeps. The chat is now available to display images. Sorry, peeps. Alrighty, so there we go. So we're going to add that little shelf in there. And then we can see it's kind of a general slope, and then it goes towards the bottom of the nasal aperture. So this bump right here that I have needs to be halfway in the nostril. We're almost there. So I'm just going to move that back, smooth it out. And it has a little bit more of a boom. You see that septal cartilage and the alar cartilage coming together. It's just a little bit more haunchy. Yeah, so in the course I teach, you know, they aren't rules, or more of... They aren't rules to sculpting, but they are landmarks that you can identify so you know what to sculpt. So, yeah, hopefully you're signed up for the course, man. It's gonna be good, brother. It's gonna be good. When I'm lane splitting on my sport bike at 90 miles per hour, I often do the mwahaha evil laugh. Yeah, man. God, I'm just so frightening to be on a motorcycle, and if someone just pulls out in front of you, you're fucked. But at the same time, that's what adds to the experience of it being so great. And eventually, after you get over that fear and you just accept whatever's going to happen is going to happen, like, the ride just becomes so refreshing. But yeah, because I used to ride whenever I was like 18, 19, but then I was like, nah, I don't want to get hit. I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. No, anything I had to do with injuring my hands, I just stayed away from. Because if I lost my hands, I don't know what I would do. Oh my god. Alrighty, so we've got that. This is probably a little bit more pronounced. And boom. Let's give it a little bit more there, and you can see it's going down before we hit the tooth. Right, so there's the tooth right there, and you can see it's diving down already before we even get to the lower teeth right here. So solo this out, bring that out, and let's dig this down a bit. I'm gonna go down in subdivision level so that the transition isn't too aggressive whenever we go back up. There we go. She's alright. Alrighty, so we're gonna kick that back a little bit because you know, the lip isn't that thick. So I'm gonna smooth that out. Let's smooth this out. freaking out. There we go. Alrighty. Ugh. Getting all disoriented over here. Alrighty. So, it's a little bit too disproportionate. I don't want to lose too much mass, because the the lip isn't going to shift mass that drastically. It may be brought down a little bit from the depressor muscle being a little bit more activated. So let's actually activate this a little bit more for the expression. Super freak, super freak, super freaking. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Awesome. You're an audiophile. What is an audiophile? I've never understood that definition. Does that just mean like I like high quality audio, or I like wearing headphones while I'm making Das Love? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, audio, yeah, all day. All day. I love good quality audio. Which reminds me, I do need to upgrade my headset and my cords. Probably need to get a gold USB male female, because that one's super old and I think it might be adding some noise, some hissing sound. So, but yeah, I love good audio, good clean audio. It's like, what up? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'll just stop watching. So if at any time I'm suffering from that, you just let me know, brother. We'll use a 3D resin base print or a PLA one. I think whenever this is engineered, it can be printed on either one, like an FDM or an SLA. So, most likely, like the only 3D printer I have access to is a FDM printer over at the university that I teach at. But other than that, I don't really have access to anything. So we shall see. We shall see. Have you 3D printed any of your work, Mihai? Nick, going to get some gaming going. We'll catch you later. Take care. Have a good gaming session, brother. Started playing Helldivers with my friends Leo and Raph and Mike, and that game's pretty good. It's like a super high strategy. Well, not super high strategy. It's not, but you do have to be like, there's friendly fire and pretty much anything can kill you. So you gotta watch out for everything. But it's really, really good. I suggest it. Tony Rumble, thank you for following me on Twitch. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mihai is a beast for sure, man. Absolutely agree with that. And let's put these in a folder. Let's Control F. We'll say ref. We'll just call it that. And let's click and drag this in there. And then turn it off. Alright. So you can kind of see what's going on. bobble. Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say? What? So I just got to pause this and then bah!
And you feel that? Do you want to be the best? Do you? You want to take balls and turn them into champions? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to go through Keyshot, Marmoset, Unreal? Look, more balls, all types of balls. And now what is it? It's a superhuman earthworm named Jim. All of this, look, feet. How many tutorials have you seen that go over feet and laser guns within the same tutorial? None. And now, got him. All of this, dragons, female anatomy, male anatomy, ninja swords. What else do you want? You want something magical? I'll even teach you how to sculpt magic. Now you need to sign up for this course right now. Go up to the XMD Academy and sign up for character creation for collectibles by Spicer McLeroy now.
Balls! Angry Monday had it right. All types of balls. Well, what do you want to turn a ball into? You want to take 2 balls? Huh? 2 cojones? And you want to make them 2 different characters? That's the course for you. Right? You want to take a pair of balls? A pair of nuts? Right? And you want to change them into a champion? I'm just sick of it. Sick of it. You know? I gotta tell you, chat. I gotta tell you. Right now. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. Could not be happier. But if I had some ghetto life. I love the ZBrush Sculptress Pro Sphere Challenge. Yeah, that was super dope. Some of the beta testers did some amazing. Yeah, they did. Whenever I was a part of the beta, I think not this last one, but the one before, I couldn't even participate, man. I felt so bad because it was like my chance to do something, and then like I was just so damn busy. But yeah, hopefully I get invited again soon. Saeed Farzi, nice job, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being subscribed to the channel, brother. So what's everybody else working on? What are y'all working on, ZBrush wise, artistic wise? If you got a link to like an Instagram post, let's see it. You know, I'm all about what y'all are doing as well. Retopo hell. Num num nums. You might want to check out X-Wrap, unless it's like hard surface or something. But if it's a humanoid, you might want to check out X-Wrap and just get one of your already game ready meshes and just X-Wrap it on there. I'm pretty sure you already know about it, but oh yeah, if you're doing a humanoid and you already have a game ready mesh and you want to take that and you want to slap it onto your high poly mesh, I think it's X wrap or R wrap or something like that. But yeah, but it just transfers your game ready mesh onto your high res mesh and by setting points. So you'll say, all right, here's the tip of the finger of the low poly, and here's the tip of the finger of the high poly, and etc., and go back and forth. Eyes, and the more points that you put, the more accurate it is. And yeah, so I would suggest doing that. I've been making a VR hanger from the 80s cartoon Robotech. Wow, that's badass. That's badass. I was Voltron Transformers whenever I was growing up. Oh, you've been doing it manually? Yeah. Just do that for sure. X-Wrap. And I think there's a student version, and I think if you're working professionally, then it'll pay for itself like after the first or second time. Because the amount of time that you're saving not retopologizing, but you're still billing the same amount, you're good, brother. But yeah, I don't know. Whenever it comes to plugins and stuff, if it's saving me time, it's making me money. So as long as I'm not cheating myself out of knowledge and sculpting skill, I'm down to use it. Stark Steffen. Hey everybody, if you don't know who Stark Steffen is, he is kicking ass all over the place. Make sure you go check him out. He's on Facebook. I don't know if he's on YouTube or Twitch, but yeah, he's streaming a lot. Does some really nice polished work. I think he's working on an environment right now, if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of woodsy based. Motherfucker! So blaze the weed up then. Blaze that shit up, nigga. Yeah, sup, Snoop? Top dog. I appreciate that, Stark. I appreciate you. I know this one's gonna get fucking taken down in like 3 seconds, man. They don't mess around with Snoop Dogg. Don't mess around with copyright. That's for sure. He does not mess around with copyright. My problem with plugins is that when then you are dependent on the plugin maker to update their shit every time the software updates, and sometimes that takes a while. Yeah, it does. But yeah, I mean, that's just a give and take. There are some people that make their living off of plugins that, you know, update their stuff all the time, and they're always constantly developing it and trying to iterate it to perfection. But yeah, but I understand. You're right. You're totally right. But if it works, while it works, might as well use it. I don't know of any plugin I would be dependent on in terms of in a sculpting sense. I don't know what that would be. Let's get that. Let's bring that out. Just even out this chin a bit. Feeling like there's some muscle missing here, or just basic skin and fat. Okay, let's see if we can soften this a bit so it doesn't look so boony. Oh yeah, Michael just put in a link for the course. Again, if you sign up, he's got a coupon code. What is it again? Leap year 125, I think, or leap 125. Leap 125. Yeah, so that's $125 off the course. And if you want to level your ass up, that's the course to take. And if you're better than me, please don't take my course. There's so many talented, amazing artists out there, man. So many. But there's always work. There's always work. So I love about ZBrush, man. There's always work. I'm glad this isn't something that I really love that doesn't make me any money, you know, like I don't know, because I love playing the guitar. That shit was fun, but it's just making money at it. I don't know. You have to go out so much. You have to be at clubs. So that doesn't interest me. I'm more of a hermit. I'm more of a I want to sit by myself and rely on myself to get my work done, you know, like, I don't know. You know, if you feel the same way, put it in the chat, man. Put it in the chat. Self-reliance, man. No one else to be angry at but yourself. I think that's, I don't know, that's the most comfortable situation I can be in for me. Yeah, I think we should probably fix this here a bit. Let's go 720. Redynamize shot. Dirty Tactic Art switching over to his Twitch. Make sure you follow him on Twitch, everybody. Dirty Tactic Art. But yeah, man. Yeah, if you're talking about Ramel's hangouts, I'm not sure about those, but yeah, I do hangouts quite often. But yeah, Meshed Up Live, that I need to do. Met Julie Shaw over at the ZBrush Sculpt Off, and she works with Steve Wang, I believe, on those like life-size Diablo sculpts for Blizzard and stuff like that. So we're gonna have her on the show, and hopefully James Kane, Joe Minna, and a bunch of other people that I met over at the summit. And we'll have a nice year-long run of some great episodes. Stickman67, see you later, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to save. But yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to the people over at ZBrush Live, see if they're interested in having your boy up on that schedule. Always want to be up there. Had a good friend give me the contact, so might switch it on over. Maybe do a couple more of these streams and submit one that I really like. Frazier up in the chat. Appreciate you being here on Facebook. If you can, come on over to Twitch, man. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. Yeah, but Ryan's a student. I think he got his course just a couple days ago. Is that chat showing up now? Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. I'm just kind of sketching this hair around, nothing too permanent. Yeah, I like to go in very deliberate stages. So like, you know, what you saw was the main block out, right? So that's like the first pass. Just making sure the overall shape isn't offensive. And then here, just going through and kind of planning out the flow of hair. So whenever I start adding 3D hair on top of it, I have something to flow with. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Arthur. Cool. This work that I did, they want to send me a piece of it, or the piece I did for them. Awesome. Yay. Alrighty. Anytime a client messages you, especially to, you know, unsolicited, and they want to send you a copy of whatever, you make sure they know that it was a great time working with them. Always let them know that. Like, I don't know, if you treat the client the way that you want to be treated, you know, like, you know, respect and gratitude and all that stuff, it is just giving back 100-fold. So definitely take the time to thank your client and your correspondence with them, unless they're a horrible client, of course. Is Google Hangout still available as an application? I miss your Herbert the Pervert impressions. Thanks, Mihai. Yeah, that was whatchamacallit, Gary Labe. He did that way better than I did. He's that character is within him somehow, as a fictional character, not as a representation of his personality, of course. Ryan Frazier, yep, just got it the other day and loving every minute of it. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the course, brother. Glad to have you there. Can't wait for the first live session. That shit is going to be super fun. That's definitely my favorite part of the course, is just, you know, getting together every week and going over the sculpt and kind of sculpting it and focusing on certain areas and making sure that they can get past them. Because usually what they'll do is they'll, you know, submit their first round and be like, I'm having trouble with this area. And then I'll go through and I'll sculpt it. And I'll be like, okay, well, this is, you know, how I would do it and how I kind of see it. And then give them the, you know, anatomical descriptions while I'm going at it. So kind of reinforce it into their head. Just a, you know, like everybody's speaking the same language and communicating clearly with each other, because I said it plenty of times in the course, but you can't just say, oh yeah, that muscle over there underneath the shoulder, on the back of the shoulder. You know, you can't talk like that. You need to know what you're talking about. Alrighty, so just a general hair flow, nothing too exciting. Probably needs some more here. Yeah, Mihai, whenever we do another hangout, I think it's pretty much every day. If you want me to add you to the chat, Mihai, I can do that. Add you to the hangout chat so you always know whenever we're in there. Because I'd love to catch up with you, brother. It's been too long. I mean, you know, we haven't listened to Gangnam Style in a long time together. This Dirty Tactic, yep, still rocking the ZBHO, brother. Alright, cool, brother. I'll add you to the chat. Yeah, I'll add you too, Nick. Make sure you're up in there. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I'll add you to the chat so you know. There's usually not a lot of chatter on there either, so your phone won't be blowing up late at night. Alrighty. So we got that. I think the likenesses, obviously we made some progress. We spent, you know, over an hour on it. So of course we made progress, but I'm definitely liking where it's going. I always like seeing like the progression of the face for each of my posts because it's totally different from its original. The execution is totally different from its original sketch, right? Like, you know, everything's cut in harshly and crudely, and then just honing it in over, you know, a couple weeks is just really, really satisfying. Saeed Farsi, your skill is impressive. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. It's just learned skill, learned and earned skill. No magic involved whatsoever. Oh, what was that? Oh, is it? Okay, so my engineer is telling me, BOW!
Can you feel that? Do you want to be the best? Do you? Do you want to take balls and turn them into champions? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to go through Keyshot, Marmoset, Unreal? Look, more balls, all types of balls. And now what is it? It's a superhuman earthworm named Jim. All this, look, feet. How many tutorials have you seen that go over feet and laser guns within the same tutorial? None. And now, got him. All of it, dragons, female anatomy, male anatomy, ninja swords. What else do you want? You want something magical? I'll even teach you how to sculpt magic. Now you need to sign up for this course right now. Go up to the XMD Academy and sign up for character creation for collectibles by Spicer McLeroy now.
That commercial gets me fucking fired up. Every time! I get them every time. I get them every time, Dirty. Every time. Oh, yeah, I misspelled Jim on purpose. Yeah, that's part of the joke. Kuya! Hello, thanks for watching. Sup, Senpai, amazing work. Like always, I appreciate you, Kuya. Oh, no worries, no worries. I appreciate you being here now. The now is all that matters. As CG Jesus from Romania has taught me. Oh shit. Forgot, man. It's all quiet in here. Another song. I wanna rock out. I like this one. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. Add Adonius Lazy. Where are you, Adonius? He's been working, streaming, putting in that work.
Of the night. Sunshine is my destroyer. There shall never be another dawn.
Does anybody here have a sound card? Like, well, I mean, obviously you have a sound card, but I mean, like, one that you bought that has lots of connections and stuff, lots of different connections. Does anybody have any of that? I'm looking for something like that. Because I can't stream my gaming without clicking this button, so I'm gonna turn it off right now. Right? So I can hear it. I'm still jamming, but you can't hear it. So whenever I press it down, now you can hear it. But that works for everything, all audio that's coming out of my computer. So I need like extra lines that I can assign and put in my soundboard. I don't know if anybody is the audio file. Where's the audio file?
Looking upon these frail
But yeah,
creatures,
if you know of any of that stuff, let me know.
contain such power. One could rule the universe.
Yeah, extra channels, all that good stuff. Because I got like a soundboard here, right? And I got like XLR and 1/4 inch connections. And I got plenty of them, but I don't have outputs out of my computer to assign that to. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know there's a free program for that. I should probably just get that. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Was it Sound Monkey or something like that? Or Audio Monkey or something like that. I forgot what it's called. Oh, okay. Alright, 3 Dallas. We'll go with that. Let's see. And we can't see Green Lantern's eyebrows, can we? No, we can't. Okay. So, let me show you. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Come down here. We're gonna get that nice and hard. Yeah, like, yeah, sound banana or something like that. Yeah. Oh, you're a visual major. All right. All right. So this is a quick way to make a mask. So I'm just gonna duplicate this because I don't want anything happening to my original mesh. I'm gonna delete lower, delete higher, and I'm gonna invert. and I'm pressing Control W, right? So now this is all that we have. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete hidden, right? And then I'm going to use polish by features, and you can see it's kind of rounding everything out, right? So if you just keep doing that, you can see originally we had this super jagged thing.
You know that team's down there, right? I also know there's like 5 or 6 guys in this lobby.
Hold on a second.
Or just a hint of love.
When? Oh, okay. So what do I give him? Oh, okay. In the morning or? All right, okay. All right. So you can get that going, right? You get all that stuff going. It's all nice and clean, and then you can kind of zero mesh this as well. So we've got all that. I'm going to BZM, and I'm going to Q mesh all polygons, and boom. Right, and I don't want to. I do want it to come out a little bit, but I don't want all the mass. Ah! All right, well, while we reload. Oh, damn, girl. All right, just chill out, girl. I'm almost done with the stream. Just hold on for a second. Give me the love. Reno in the chat. If y'all don't know who Reno is, make sure you're following him on Instagram. He posts some of the most epic work. He hates people that sculpt Batman, but he sculpts one of the best looking Batman himself, Reno. And then he doesn't ever finish it and post the whole damn thing. Like, his sketch for Batman is better than my Batman finished by a mile, and then he doesn't even finish it. But yeah, if you want to be frustrated with someone who has a lot of skill, make sure you go find Reno and you go give him some love. I think it's Reno ZV or Reno VZ on whatchamacallit, on Instagram. And then he's also on ArtStation as well. So yeah, just he's a good artist, just a horrible human being. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Don't pronounce. How am I supposed to pronounce it? How am I supposed to? Reno or Rhino? Rhino? Ronal? Ishak? Zvazdik? How should I pronounce it? But yeah. And if you ever sculpt a Baby Yoda, make sure to tag him in it, because he fucking loves that shit. He loves all types of artistic interpretations of said Yoda. So make sure you do it. And you tell him Spicer sent ya. Alright? You just tag him, tag me. And like, if you can sculpt Baby Yoda, and instead of holding the cup, you're holding a heart that has Reno's like relief portrait on it, Reno's gonna give you every job in the world. Every job in the world. Hey, don't do this. Oh. Let's see if this bevel. Yeah, bevel's not gonna work. All right, so let's keep groups. Let's crease polygroups. And let's hit zero measure and pray to the Lord or set that it works. And did it do anything? Reno, what are you doing to my shit, dude? Alright, let's keep groups. There we go. That's a little bit better. Eesh. See if this can quad out. But yeah. Yeah, appreciate you being here, Reno. When are you going to post some more work, brother? Better get that work in, son. Ooh. Let's see what we got. W. Invert that. Grab this. Control W. Let's smooth this shit out. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's just random geometry on the inside. Looks like it's geometry that ate itself. Num num num. Well, we don't give a fuck about the back, so it doesn't matter. That's the benefit of doing collectibles. No topology required. Alrighty, let's get rid of this. Or is that the edge? What is going on? Yeah, it's just fucked up geometry right there. Oh well. See if we can zero mesh it again. Oh yeah. We're inspiring all types of people. Let's see, what is this? Grab that. Let's invert it. Let's delete it. Okay. Let's close holes just so zero mesher doesn't need. Let's see, where's it? Close holes. Boom. Closing holes. Let's grab this. Invert it. Control W. Let's get rid of this white. Control W. Bring everything back. Zero mesher. It made it better. Did it make it better? I think it made it better. Alright, so let's see what we got. I think it's going to be a better fitting mask. Let's go here, go high poly. Clear our mask. Grab our move brush. Bring this out. Boom, boom. Boom. Alright, and then we can use a form soft brush with back face masking. That way whenever we're sculpting on the front of it, the back of it isn't being pulled. And just make sure this is form fitting his face. And then we can add the wrinkles back in to make sure that you know, he has this furrowed brow that's continued from his face, because it's more of, it's not really like a, at least the way that it's presented in the movies and in the comics, that it's not really like a material, it's just energy. So so yeah, so it'll conform to his expression pretty well. Alrighty, people, so we are going to call it, but before we go, let us go back to the shrine of CG and art and say our thanks for another wonderful session within the dojo. And I appreciate everyone being here. We've hit some major records today. I definitely want to see that continue. I appreciate all my friends coming in. Let me give a quick shout out to everybody real quick, because I really do appreciate y'all coming in. Anna, Jillian, XMD, Rollwolf, Mihai, Stickman, Pac-Man King, Ramel, Angry Monday, 3 Taoist, Nick. Let me see. Tony Rumble, I appreciate you for subscribing. Saeed Farzi, Stark, Reno, Ryan, Kuya, appreciate you coming in on that D Live. And Michael coming in and posting those links. I appreciate you very much. We are going to call it, but before we do, let us give thanks to the lords and gods of CGL. First, Frank Frazetta, thank you very much for your inspiration. Joseph of Drust, Paul of Gabori, Ryan King of Slian, and the Archangel Raphael. We will be back tomorrow at XMD Live on Twitch and YouTube. And you can go to XMD Academy, and there's an XMD Live. You can go there. It's going to start exactly at the same time. An hour and a half ago is when we started. We're going to start at the same time tomorrow. We're going to be doing critiques of portfolios and ZTLs. So if you have a sculpt, you have an OBJ or an FPX or whatever you want me to look at, get your Dropbox and Google Drive ready and send me the link on live when we're on, and we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, and on Facebook, XMD Live. So thank you again, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Graced the ride along with Geralt of Rivia. Along came this song. For when the white wolf fought the silver-tongued devil, his army of bells at his hooves did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns minced our tender meat, and so cried the witcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, whoa. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty. Of the world, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you and brings you to mourn. He thrust every elf far back on the shelf, high up on the mountain from whence it came.
And turn them into champions. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to go through Key Shot, Marmoset, Unreal? Look, more balls, all types of balls. And now what is it? It's a superhuman earthworm named Jim. All this, look, feet. How many tutorials have you seen that go over feet? sign up for this course right now. Go up to the XMD Academy and sign up for character creation for collectibles by Spicer McLeroy now.